And that's it, you're ready to go.
So we have a predefined...
We do have a predefined route, I shall guide you around it. The only thing I'll say before we set off, and this isn't patronising, it's only because I've nearly spun one twice.
Right.
This
is the performance.
This is the performance yes, and that's hence my comment. Is he filming this? I'm on film. It does have not only a lot of power, it's as fast as a BMW M5. Not only does it have a lot of power, it has an incredible amount of torque, which means that if you floor it going into a bend, it will go.
Right, I won't.
So you feel free to give it some beans as we go in a straight line. In fact, I will encourage you to do that, but be very judicious with the throttle because it's fast enough anyway, trust me.
But we'll see how you price it.
I'll tell you in 3 weeks would be my honest answer to that. Yeah, it should be out very, very shortly.
Do you know any details about the technical of the three-phase charging, or?
I'm not a huge expert. I work in kind of. I've been drafted in from sales. Left at the top here. I've been drafted in from sales and I know a little bit, but the three-phase charging, nobody knows a great deal about it at the moment.
Well, the thing I've been wondering is are you going to use the same plug or not?
No, it will be different to this one.
It has to be another plug, right?
It has to be. That's one of the reasons it's having to be retested.
With more pins in it.
Yes, because at the moment, you can't see the charge because it's tiny on this car. It's on the left-hand side in the rear cluster, and it is the standard charger. For again, reasons why this isn't behind the seats. Your battery pack is literally underneath us. So in terms of handling, it's as good as a rear-wheel drive can possibly be. Is an honest answer. I'm not going to lie to you. It's never going to be as good as a four or front-wheel drive car, but I don't think I'd want this much power going through the front wheels, to be brutally honest.
But it's likely there will be, in the future, a four-wheel drive version of this.
Well, Model X will certainly be four-wheel drive. We are looking at four-wheel drive for this as well.
Oh, but obviously, it's the same platform, isn't it? So.
It is the same platform, yeah. I mean, it's quite a technically difficult thing to do with this car. So hence we wanted to release it. Again, it's just we want to get cars into the market. We don't want to wait for every single technical thing. But I think it will be okay, to be honest. So yeah, just go left onto the highway here, and it is getting a bit snowy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's good. And you can lower and
yes, we can do that when we stop. If you want.
But you can't set the suspension to different kind of harshness.
No, just it's for ride height. Yeah, I mean it's quite it's fairly supple, but it's it is quite sporty, I have to say.
All right, go on. Var försiktig du ser. Johan?
There you go, 120.
Alright.
You are going off at the next junction. I can never remember where it is, but you can probably get past these people. Yeah, then sort of going.
Just the field region.
Yeah.
It's quite good,
quite
actually,
strong, isn't
for
it?
such a big car.
Yeah, and then if you want, you can put it onto low, and we'll feel it that way.
Yeah.
It's quite different than where I was driving. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? Yeah, it's more like a normal car, isn't it?
More, yeah. But that
it wasn't, was it?
We need to be angled.
I'll have to get out attack on that. Yeah, it's rubbish, isn't it? The right here and then right again.
I read on one of the forums that some people thought the wiper modes were kind of the fastest setting wasn't fast enough.
Really?
Something.
See, these are things that, and this genuinely, I'm not being sarcastic. These are things that you guys will come up with that.
Yeah, but
we
can probably
wouldn't.
Be
they can be adjusted, yeah, obviously. But it's just, if you live in California.
Yeah.
Like, wipers, what the hell are they? Yeah. I mean, I can quite honestly say I'm from Manchester and this is pretty normal weather for me. So we're quite used to it. But Americans are very different in their outlook on it. We have to gently share a lot of facts with them, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Visibility through the... But it's enough, I mean, it's...
Through the back?
Good enough. With the mirrors, I don't find it... I use the side mirrors mostly, so...
Yeah.
Well, you can have the backup camera while you're driving, can you?
It's actually illegal in Europe, funnily enough. We can put it on.
Yeah.
Obviously. Look at that, fantastic. Yeah, it's a bit snowy, would be my take on that.
So that's not going to be...
No, that will be disenabled.
What about the web browsing? Would that also be...
Again,
probably...
it's on while he stopped, it's fine. As long as you pull, I think it's if you're in park, I think is the rule.
Yeah, right.
It's very heavily legislated, and probably rightly so, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can Google, it'll scare the hell out of it.
That's another electric vehicle. Probably.
I think he's struggling a bit more. It's kind of quieting down now.
Maybe I can just go up that now.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Not,
You
it's
wanna
not
have
so
that,
slippery, but
Yeah, it's worth going to try it.
and some potholes and stuff. Just
Yeah. Mint. Right. You might want to just stop here for a second, unless you can reverse out.
He can reverse.
He'll have to reverse one, so. Okay. You can just press the end there, that puts it back into the car.